Columbia leading 7-0 over Shelbyville. Columbia took it from their own 41 to the end zone for a touchdown, 22-yard run that time by Justice Haggard. Point after good by Garcia, and Columbia leads 7-0. Shelbyville with the football. Their first play of the game. Hand off to the back, Bailey. Bailey hit in the backfield for a short gain and tackled by a whole host of Lions, led by Hall, McLean, and Haggard. The key tonight for Columbia defensively, as they've been playing well defensively, is to stop Robert Bailey, the running back for Shelbyville.
We want to take a second to apologize. We didn't have our audio clicked in there, so if you guys didn't hear us, you can hear us now.
7-0 Columbia. Bailey with it, working around the right side. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. Knocked down short of the first down. Knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Going to bring up third down and relatively short for Shelbyville. And Bailey gets to the corner quick. Third down 2 for Shelbyville Golden Eagles. Quarterback for Shelbyville is Stephen Bobo. Third down 2. Big defensive play for Columbia. Ball going to Bailey. Hand off Bailey. Bailey hit at the line of scrimmage. Fights forward. Not enough for the first down. It doesn't appear. We'll wait for the official marking. Depends on the marking. He looks short.
4th and 1.
Gets a hometown mark. Still short. Going to bring up 4th and 1. Shelbyville going for it. Ball back at their own 29-yard line. 4th and 1. Shelbyville going for it. Twin receivers to the left side. Single receiver to the right side. Bobo's your quarterback. Man in motion. Hand off. Play action. Quarterback in the backfield. Quarterback trying to turn the corner. Quarterback trying to get the first down and more. And goes out of bounds with the first down. Columbia had him trapped for a second. He got out of the trap. Got the first down for Shelbyville, so that was a big gamble this early in the game.
Absolutely. Kind of surprised by that play call. I really thought they were going to give it to their back right there.
Everybody, that's what they knew. Everybody in the stadium thought it was going to Robert Bailey, but the quarterback keeper, Bobo, gets the first down. 1st and 10, Shelbyville. Stephen Bobo's your quarterback. Got a man in motion. And Columbia jumps offside. McLean jumps offside. Going to cost the Lions 5. As Shelbyville sent a man in motion, and Columbia jumps offside. Going to cost him 5. Up front for Columbia.
1st and 5.
Jaravius Hall along with Giovanni McLean, along with Xavier Murphy and Isaiah Bishop. Quarterback stuck in the backfield, rolling out to the left side, looking downfield, under pressure, zips it, completes it, incomplete. Comes out of there. Quarterback rolls out to the right, then rolls out to the left, heaves it on the run as he's about to get smacked, and gets a pass off, but it is dropped, incomplete. So Shelbyville looking at 2nd down 5 from their own 45-yard line. Columbia Lion defense have been tough in the last first 3 games. Let's see how they handle it tonight. Pitch to the back on the jet sweep, cuts inside, knocked down, short of the first down. Great defensive recovery that time. As Shelbyville is pretty quick with their backs, quarterback, and their slot man. 3rd down and 2 for the Golden Eagles. Bobo lines them up. Gets the snap. Hand off to Bailey. Bailey hit at the line of scrimmage. Fights his way forward. Close to the first down. Depends on the marking of the ball.
Looks like they're going to give him a first down.
They're going to give him the first down.
That's the forward progress right there. Was able to cross the line of scrimmage.
It was close. Mark the ball exactly at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Golden Eagles. Columbia Central Lions scores on a 22-yard run by Justice Haggard. And Columbia, an extra point was good by Garcia. Columbia leads 7-0. Shelbyville on the move. Ball at the 50-yard line. Jet sweep to the back. Tries to turn the corner. Knocked down by Columbia. Making the tackle for Columbia, Roland Manning.
Brought down by Manning.
Short gain on the play.
2nd and 8 for the Golden Eagles.
Shelbyville has a lot of quick, skilled people. Terry and Marlowe into the game for Columbia. Second down. Quarterback rolling out to the left side. Tries to cut it inside. He does. Fighting close to the first down. Going to be just short. Quarterback is quick.
Bobo on the carry, brought down by
Stephen Bobo is a quarterback for Shelbyville. Turns the corner quick, but not enough for the first down.
3rd and 2 for the Golden Eagles.
Going to bring up 3rd down 2 for the Golden Eagles of Shelbyville. Columbia Central coming in 2-1, as are the Golden Eagles 2-1 on the year. First Region 5 5A game for both teams here tonight. Columbia leading 7-0. Bobo back in the pocket under pressure. Bobo trying to roll around, roll out, trying to turn the corner, looking downfield, heaves it out of bounds. Pass is complete, but it's out of bounds. And Shelbyville looking at 4th down and 2. Columbia did a good job containing the quarterback, Stephen Bobo. Big play here for Columbia. 4th down 2, Shelbyville at the Columbia 43-yard line.
Shelbyville's feeling pretty confident right here, Barry. They've picked up They've picked up 3 third downs so far, so they're in 4th and 2. They're feeling pretty confident what they can do.
Picked up a couple of 4th downs also. This is a 4th down play for Shelbyville. Bobo's your quarterback. Dangerous Bailey in the backfield is a running back. Quarterback rolls out, hit at the line of scrimmage, fights his way forward for the first down. 1st and 10, Shelbyville Golden Eagles, as the quarterback, Stephen Bobo, with the keeper, gets the first down. Three minutes, 45 seconds remain in the first quarter. Columbia Central Lions leading 7-0. Lions coached by second-year coach Tredarius Goff. Twin receivers right side. Shelbyville. Handoff to Bailey. Bailey hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a yard, and that's about it. As Columbia did a good job up front. Bishop, along with Murphy. And Murphy. Xavier Murphy. Xavier Murphy. 2nd down 10. They say no gain on the play. Shelbyville with the man in motion to the right side. Quarterback keeper hit at the line of scrimmage. Ball is loose.
On the ground.
Ball is loose. Columbia got it. Did they give it to him? Yes.
See if we can go back and see exactly what happened here, Barry. This quarterback lost it right there.
Columbia comes up with the recovery. And recovered the football, Autry Smith. Smith comes out of the pack with it and says, referee, look what I got. Referee say, yes, you do. Columbia with the football. Stops the drive as they recover a fumble. 1st and 10 Columbia at their own 35-yard line.
What an opportunity right there for Central's defense.
Big time. Daniel Booker hands off to Haggard. Haggard fights his way forward for about 4 yards. Ball at about the 39-yard line.
Haggard on the carry, brought down by Bonner and Phelps. 2nd and 6.
Pick up a 4 for Columbia. Justice Haggard. Wide receivers to the right side. Frierson along with Powers. Daniel Booker is the quarterback. Handoff Haggard. Haggard with it. Check that for Columbia. Carrying the ball that time was Jason Barnett. Barnett hit in the backfield for a loss on the play.
Barnett on the carry, brought down.
Jason Barnett. A loss of a yard on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Columbia Lions.
3rd and 8 for the Lions.
Twin receivers to the now trips to the left side. Single receiver to the right side. Daniel Booker's your quarterback. 3rd down, 8. Booker back in the pocket. Booker across the middle, complete to Frierson. Frierson at the 50. The 45. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. And just beyond. Big play that time. Daniel Booker to KJ Frierson.
I like what Central did right there. They got in the trips to the far left to bring all the eye candy over there, to bring most of your guys over there. Singled out KJ Frierson over there one-on-one, and he ran a simple comeback route.
Got it to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Columbia. Beautifully executed play. And Booker had a little zip on the ball that time,
Absolutely.
and Frierson made a great catch. 1st and 10 Lions at the Shelbyville 40-yard line. Lions trying to get something going, leading 7-0 over Shelbyville. Booker in the shotgun, looking downfield. Booker's going to run. Booker fakes a pitch, does it. Fights his way forward for a few. Going to bring up 3rd down. Actually going to bring up 2nd down. They give him credit for a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down for Columbia. Daniel Booker, the sophomore, 6 foot 185. That time he wanted to run it. He wanted to pass it. Didn't. Wanted to pitch it. Didn't. And picks up a couple of yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down.
That's one thing I like about Booker, but he's decisive on what he wants to do.
Handoff Haggard. Haggard fights his way across the line of scrimmage. Picks up a couple of yards on the play. Going to bring up a long 3rd down for Columbia. Fullback blocking up front for Columbia, Brian Whitehead. Whitehead does a good job as a lead blocker. I call him a blocking back, but technically he's a fullback. Yeah. Brings up 3rd down, 7.
When you look up fullback in the definition, you might see a picture of that kid.
Exactly.
Be a timeout.
Timeout on the
end of the 1st quarter, sorry.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, but the score, Columbia Central Lions 7, Shelbyville nothing. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Welcome back to Shelbyville. I'm Barry Duke along with Maverick Dickinson bringing you Columbia Central High School football. The Lions knocking on the door, leading 7-0 over Shelbyville. Columbia's facing a 3rd down, 7 from the Shelbyville 36-yard line. Lions moving the ball well and consuming some time. And it'd be great if they could put another touchdown on the board here against Shelbyville.
With Shelbyville having all these little weapons that they have, the running back and the quarterback that we've seen so far, you know, I kind of like what Central's going to do, trying to take possession of this game, try to hold the ball as long as they can, because by the looks of it, Shelbyville looks kind of a little bit dangerous with the quarterback running the way he is and how big the running back is, Robert Bailey.
Exactly. 3rd down, 7. Big play here for Columbia. Not in Luis Garcia's field goal range, but close. 3rd and 7. Play action. Booker with the keeper. Booker close to the 1st down. Fighting. I think he's got the 1st down.
Yep, they're going to give him 1st down here.
Daniel Booker, play action. Quarterback keeper. And he gets the 1st down. 1st and 10, Lions. Lions knocking on the door. Ball at the Shelbyville 30-yard line.
Barry, you're channeling your inner Dan James right there on that first down. Lions. I like that.
Ball at the 30. Lions 1st and 10. Kind of a windy night, but as long as it's not raining, it's all right.
Yep. If it gets to raining here in this press box, I think we might have to move some of this equipment.
We'll be in trouble. It's an open press box. Booker back in the pocket to pass. Booker got a lane. Did he keep it? He fights. He does. He gets to the 25. Just inside the 25 at about the 24-yard line. Daniel Booker looking downfield for the whole enchilada and decides to keep it. And they mark him just across the 25-yard line at about the 24-yard line.
He's second and a long 3. But look here, Barry. Here's what you see out of the Central offense so far. Look at every single purple hat over there looking towards the sideline, trying to get the play call in. I'm seeing a little bit of urgency from that lineman getting to the line of scrimmage. I would like to see a little bit more, but so far so good of what I'm seeing.
2nd down and 4. Handoff to Haggard. Haggard up the middle, hit, stop, and knocked down on the play.
Looks like they're going to get him the forward progress there, so he might have lost him half a yard, but he's going to get pretty close back to that line of scrimmage.
Going to bring up 3rd down. And a long 2. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
Now we're in Garcia's field goal range.
Yes, I saw him in warm-ups. He was kicking it from 48 yards out. Of course, kicking into the wind right now, but let's hope they get the 1st down. He won't have to kick anything but the extra point.
You got timeout here by Central.
Timeout, Columbia. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Columbia on top, 7-0. We'll be back right after this.
Are you tired of
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
3rd down for Columbia. Big 3rd down play here for the Lions. They send Frierson to the right side along with Powers. Tight end to the left. Daniel Booker, quarterback. Handoff Haggard. Haggard fights. Gets the 1st down for Columbia. Columbia did an outstanding job up the middle. The offensive lineman up the middle doing a great job blocking that time. And blocking that time for Columbia, Jake Lovett. Wow.
They're going to call him short?
Man, I thought he had about 2 or 3 yards.
I'm already putting 1st down and 10. So it's going to bring up 4th and a long 1.
Wow. 4th and 1. We just knew that it was a 1st down by 2 or 3 yards. Great run that time by Haggard. 4th and 1, Columbia.
And notice who they got in the backfield, Barry.
Got
Jaravius Hall.
Jaravius Hall in the backfield. Quarterback hand up to Haggard. Haggard with it, breaks the tackle, fights his way to the 20, 1st down to the 15. Inside the 15 at about the, well, we'll wait till they mark it because that was a 1st down earlier, about 2 or 3 yards. So, great blocking that time by the Columbia front line. Bishop, McLean, Hall, the blocking back.
Look, they're going to get in the same formation here.
And all the front line was blocking well. 1st and 10, Columbia at the 13. Handoff Haggard. Haggard at the 10, to 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbia. Justice Haggard. Handoff to Haggard. Haggard rambles 13 yards for the touchdown. And that's the second touchdown of the night for Columbia's Haggard. And Luis Garcia will be kicking the extra point for the Lions. So Columbia up 13-0. Great run, great blocking up front by the Columbia offensive lineman. And Columbia punches it in just as Haggard. Garcia, snap is down, kick is up. It's low, it's long enough, it's straight enough, and it's good enough. It's good. And the score, Columbia 14, Shelbyville nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
14-0, Lions on top with 8:09 remaining in the first half. The Lions have been impressive. They have to continue to battle.
I know we've mentioned this a couple of times last week and the week before, but pad level is everything. And what we're seeing tonight is Central is getting their pad level low. That's why they're able to run the ball like they can, Barry.
Offensive line doing an outstanding job blocking up front. Quarterback doing a good job running and passing, and the running back Haggard.
And to our understanding, they have a couple of linemen out this week, so I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing so far.
Stepping up. Garcia set to kick off. High, booming, end-over-end kick. Drives him into the end zone. No. At the 3, at the 5, 10, 15. Cutting back and hit by Columbia. And making the tackle for the Lions is Roland Manning. Columbia did a good job containing because he was going to the left side, cut it back where it looked like he had an open lane, but Roland Manning comes up and makes the hit for Columbia.
I would expect Shelbyville to really get involved with Robert Bailey on this drive right here.
Ball back at the Shelbyville 15, 1st and 10. Of course, they know that Columbia's keying on Bailey. So they're trying to do other things, the quarterback keeper and other things. Stephen Bobo is your quarterback. Robert Bailey, dangerous tailback. Twin receivers to the left side. Handoff Bailey. Bailey fights across the line of scrimmage to the 20. And knocked down at that point. Let's see if he gets a favorable mark. A decent mark. Going to bring up 2nd down for Shelbyville. Bailey is, if Columbia has to contain him because he is big, quick, and fast. Pick up the 6 on the play, brings up 2nd down 4. Robert Bailey in the backfield. Send a man in motion. Quarterback. Pass is complete to the receiver. Double juggles it, runs down the field, and is knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, at about the 22-yard line. And Allred makes a touchdown-saving tackle for Columbia. Got it outside, juggled it. I thought it was going to be over his head. He made a great catch to keep it alive, juggled it, and he takes off to the races and caught by Allred. Caden Allred runs him down at the 22-yard line. So new life for Shelbyville. Handoff Bailey. Bailey hit, knocked down around the 15-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and short for Shelbyville at the Columbia 15-yard line. Coming out for Columbia, R.J. White. And in for Columbia, Autry Smith. 2nd down 4, Shelbyville at the Columbia 15. Handoff Bailey. Bailey hits the line of scrimmage, fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Bailey scores. Touchdown, Shelbyville.
Barry, just what I talked about right there. I really thought Shelbyville was going to get really involved in Robert Bailey right there, and sure enough.
And he broke a tackle, and he was off to the races after that. And Shelbyville gets on the scoreboard. Shelbyville to attempt the point after. Ben Betzenberger. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the score, it's Columbia 14, Shelbyville 7. We'll be back right after this.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
See if Columbia can bounce back after Shelbyville with a 15-yard run that time by Bailey. Robert Bailey, the real deal, rambles in for the touchdown and lets Columbia defender know about it.
Yeah, let's check out this replay here real quick now that we have a little bit of time. Oh, this is just I thought I had the run on there.
That's the juggled catch.
The juggled catch there.
Back deep for Columbia. Justice Haggard. And across the way it looks like KJ Frierson. Shelbyville to kick off. Up back gets it. Gets it to about the 39-yard line.
Good
Let's
catch
have
right
Richard
there by
Powers.
Richard Powers.
Yes, the up back with it. Richard Powers with it. And let's see how Columbia rebounds from the touchdown. See if they can punch one in. With 5:53 remaining in the second quarter.
As you can hear, the fans up here not too happy with the
exactly
with the kickoff choice.
Had to look back. I thought they were in the press box. Yeah, they were loud. Ball at the 39.
But Barry, to my understanding here, John Moore is back and he's coaching offensive linemen. And could that be one of the big reasons why we've seen a big push right there the last two drives by Central?
Could be. Haggard with the carry gets it across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. And Columbia's real physical up front, blocking. And that's something that Columbia was looking for. Darian Marlowe getting a lot of playing time for Columbia. Up front.
I'm seeing the linemen get to the second group, which is your linebackers. They're doing a lot of combo blocks, it looks like, Barry.
Pick up a 6, second down 4 for Columbia. Quarterback keeper, Booker, turn around the left side, trying to turn the corner. Booker fights his way up to the 45 and knocked down at the 45-yard line.
Gonna give him a gain of 2.
Now, I don't want to be critical, but I'm not too sure about that. Now they move it forward a little bit. It looks like they're not giving their full accompaniment of yards. It's close to the 45 now, but it looked like he was well beyond the 45. But they have initially marked him at the 44. So that's something to watch, something to keep your eyes on.
They might have to send us a couple of replays up here so we give it to them.
Exactly. Ball at the 45, third down and 4. Booker back in the pocket of pass. Booker's going to be sacked and knocked down. Sacked on the play and loses yards. Somebody missed the block. Ball back at the 35, and the Shelbyville contingent is excited. Ball back at the 35. Columbia is looking at fourth down. Fourth down and long. Fourth down at about 15. Punting for Columbia, Burton Moore. Moore kicking into the wind, needs to get a great kickoff. Moore, high kick, short. See if it takes the Columbia roll. It does. Takes a big Columbia roll and goes out of bounds at about the
24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Shelbyville Central will take over at their own 25.
So Shelbyville will have the football first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Great kick that time by Burton Moore. Kicking into the wind. And a brisk wind it is. First and 10, Shelbyville. Stephen Bobo is your quarterback. Ball at the Shelbyville 24-yard line. Timeout. Columbia.
Timeout, Columbia Central.
There's timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here, Maverick. 14-7 is the score. Columbia jumped out to a 14-0 lead.
Visit our touchdown club.
Shelbyville on two big plays scored their first touchdown. Makes it a 14-7 ball game. The big Region 5-5A matchup between the Columbia Central Lions and the Shelbyville Golden Eagles here tonight at Shelbyville.
Barry, have you ever had, you keep saying the Golden Eagles, because I know that they're Golden Eagles, but growing up I used to have, Coach Dickinson, if you're watching this, I know that you know what I'm talking about, but the Golden Eagle syrup, have you ever had Golden Eagle syrup on a biscuit? There's nothing like it.
No, I don't think so. Must be an Alabama thing.
Yeah, I think it is.
3 minutes, 38 seconds remain in the first half.
First and 10, Golden Eagles.
Columbia leading 14-7. Shelbyville with their possession at the 24-yard line. Bobo's your quarterback. Dangerous Robert Bailey. It's a tailback to send a man in motion. Quarterback keeper to the left side. Hit and knocked down for a short gain.
Bobo on the keeper.
And the quarterback is quick, but Columbia was quick on the tackle.
6-5 to the Golden Eagles.
And they marked the football at about the 30-yard line. Going to bring up second down and a long 5. They're trying to spring Bailey. Second down. Bailey to the left side. Bailey hit. Bailey still fighting and knocked down on the play. And they marking for a couple yard gain there. Going to bring up third down and short for Shelbyville. Third down 2 for the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. Big play here for the Columbia defense, but Shelbyville's probably in 4-down territory for them. Ball at their own 32-yard line.
Looks like Robert Bailey, they might sit him in a motion here, right here.
Bobo, quarterback keeper, gets the first down and more, breaks out of it. He's on the run. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Bobo. Bobo scores on a 65-yard run by Stephen Bobo. And Shelbyville can tie this game up with an extra point. Bobo broke a couple of tackles that time. Not the biggest player in the world, but he broke a couple of tackles. And once he got into the open, that was all she wrote.
And it was nothing but a quarterback draw, Barry.
Ben Betzenberger. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the score with 2:05 left in the first half. Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14. Back right after this.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
2 minutes and 5 seconds remain in the first half. Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14. Columbia jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Shelbyville has matched that now. They're tied at 14 apiece.
On back-to-back drives.
Carson and Bridges in the backfield, ready to receive.
Shelbyville. Ben Betzenberger will be kicking off to Columbia. Kicked it short earlier, and the crowd didn't like it. Kicks it this time. Taken by the up back at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Fighting to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. Midfield. Into Shelbyville territory, knocked down at about the 40-yard line.
Check out that replay as the flag comes in real late right there, Barry.
Cam Bridges.
Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackles.
And Shelbyville's applauding the flag. Great run that time by Columbia's Cam Bridges.
Let's see here, Barry. I think the flag comes in at the very end right here. Yep. They're going to call a block in the back, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow. 14-14 is the score. Columbia with a great run that time by Cam Bridges. And we hope it's a spot foul, but it is. Well, he's still walking. Gonna walk it all the way back to Columbia. Bring it back to the 34-yard line. Holding Columbia.
Holding on Columbia Central.
Kind of bring it back. Still decent field position at the 33-yard line of Columbia. Minute 51 remaining in the first half. Daniel Booker, your quarterback. Booker back in the pocket of pass, under pressure. Booker turns the corner. Booker cuts it back in the middle, and Booker gives ground and fights for a hard-earned 2 yards on the play.
Booker on the keeper, brought down by Bonner.
And they're going to call a flag on 33.
It looked like a late
Central.
hit. I don't know why, because I was thinking in my mind it was a late hit as he was already down on the ground. Let's see what the call is. Pick up the flag and march it off against Columbia.
This is where we get into the don't let Columbia beat Columbia. There's 2 penalties back to back that could have been avoided. Just we let tempers get to us sometimes.
Bring the ball way back to the 23-yard line. Great run that time, determined run that time by Booker, but it's negated by the penalty. Second down 20. Booker in the backfield. Booker rolling out. Booker downfield. Oh, intercepted by Shelbyville. Shelbyville with it. With the interception with a minute 16 left.
Possible late hit by Columbia Central. Might even be a block in the back on Shelbyville.
I doubt it. The officials confer. One official pointing to Columbia.
You know, Barry,
The other official pointing to Shelbyville.
he had a step on him right there. It was just kind of a little bit underthrown. I know he was throwing it on the run.
In the wind. Would have been a big play. They pick up the Hankies. 1 minute, 16 seconds left in the first half of play. They're going to march it off against Shelbyville. We think.
So far, I think Shelbyville had a block in the back right there on the return, on the interception return right there. But, Barry, with 1:16 left, you're really relying on your defense to make a stop right here, because the way the last two drives have gone for Shelbyville, it's been 4 or 5 plays and touchdown. It's been big runs, big passes.
And looking at the official, looked like it was 3 penalties against Shelbyville. Because they declined 2 of them. Brings the ball back to the 30-yard line of Shelbyville.
I think Central would really like to get out of this thing going into halftime, 14 to 14, kind of like a 0-0 ball game.
Would be nice. We'll be lining up front, having trouble lining up. R.J. White, defensive end right side. Inside McLean and Hall. Quarterback rolls out, heaves it downfield. Columbia runs under it and tries to get the interception. They fight each other for the interception attempt. Incomplete. And this little quarterback for Shelbyville is dangerous.
Absolutely.
Stephen Bobo.
Not only can he run it, Barry, it looks like he can pass it. He's got an arm on him.
Columbia's having trouble containing the quarterback as we're tied at 14. Columbia jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Hand off to Bailey. Bailey breaks one tackle, can't break the other tackle. Knocked down by Columbia's Caden Allred. Third down and
this will be about 8
for Shelbyville. Big play here, Columbia. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Stephen Bobo is your quarterback.
Shelbyville has 1 timeout, if not 2 timeouts remaining. They look to be in not too much of a hurry.
Bailey, a dangerous running back. Hand off Bailey, going around the right side. Bailey breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, gets the first down, and knocked down with 25 seconds left in the first half. Bailey gets those shoulder pads down, and he's hard to stop. There's timeout on the field with the score. Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
I'm Justin George.
25 seconds remain in the first half of play. Lions trying to hold off the Golden Eagles as we're tied at 14 apiece. Columbia has Hall, McLean, Murphy. Trying to get the other number up front. R.J. White, defensive end. First and 10, Shelbyville.
You're going to get in a shotgun formation, Barry. They might take a shot.
Back at their own 42. Quarterback rolls out to the left side. Heaves it downfield. Intercepted! Oh! Rolling Manning almost intercepted it. And he would still be running for the touchdown if he could have hung on.
That's something he would have remembered for his whole career if he would have took that one to the house right there, Barry.
Almost. Misjudged the ball as he cut in front of the receiver. He had green grass all the way to the end zone.
That would have been one heck of a way to go into half.
Oh, big time. Second down, 10. Shelbyville. from their own 42.
Screen pass.
Heaves it downfield, screen pass. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and hammered down in bounds. And making the tackle that time for Columbia is Jason Barnett. Barnett with the tackle.
They're going to take it in half, Barry.
They're going to let the clock run out. It's halftime. Halftime score, Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back right after this.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Well, it's not quite halftime yet, Maverick, as evidently they call timeout with 1/10 of a second on the clock. Then we have Hall along with Murphy.
Yeah, they're going to...
Bishop up front.
1/10 of a second here, Barry.
And R.J. White. They're going to put 9/10 of a second on the clock. Columbia goes deep, prevent defense.
You know what?
Now Columbia calls
we're going to call timeout.
Exactly.
You're going to use all yours. We're going to use all of ours.
Columbia calls a timeout, but we'll keep it right here. 9/10 of a second left on the clock. Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14, as we thought it was halftime. Not the case.
Well, right there, it kind of gives Howard a kind of instance of what are they going to line up in. And that's one of the good reasons why he decided to use his timeout right there.
Well, you can't take them home with you.
Yeah, you cannot take them home with you. That is a fact.
And the wind has changed direction. The wind is somewhat of a factor. Depends on which end of the field you're on.
Quarterback looks to be eyeing number 18 here. Kind of gave him a little hand signal right there. You know, Central earlier lined up in a trips and went something on the backside. I'm kind of curious here if Shelbyville is going to do the same thing. As Columbia's defense lines up in a prevent defense here.
Number 18 is the quarterback's brother, William Bobo. So they might have a little telepathy going there. Quarterback Bobo rolls out to the left side. Heaves it downfield. And it is intercepted Columbia. And that's the end of the first half.
Now we go into halftime.
We think. Trying to see who made the interception. KJ Frierson with the interception.
Yep.
It's officially halftime. They're running off the field, so they're not going to have another play. It's halftime in Shelbyville. Halftime score, Columbia Central Lions 14, the Shelbyville Golden Eagles 14. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
He shoots, and he scores!
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Welcome back to Shelbyville as halftime. Halftime score, Columbia Central 14, Shelbyville 14, and very interesting first quarter for Columbia and a very interesting second quarter for Shelbyville. And we're tied at 14 at halftime. Of course, Columbia got on the scoreboard first with a 22-yard run by Justice Haggard. And the point after was good by Garcia. Then Haggard had a 13-yard run for the touchdown with 8:09 remaining in the second quarter. And the point after good by Luis Garcia. And Columbia jumped out 14-0. Then Shelbyville had a 15-yard run by Bailey. Extra point was good, made it 14-7. Then a 65-yard run that time by the quarterback, Stephen Bobo. And Bobo rambles in. Extra point is good. And we're tied at 14 at halftime.
Yep, and if you're just now joining us, we got the camera spaced around here, so you get a live look at what your broadcasters look like. We appreciate you guys showing up here tonight and showing your support any way you can. We'd like to give a special shout out to WKOM, WKRM radio station for letting us do this. Front Porch Radio. We really appreciate you guys listening out here. We want to say another thing. Hit the share button, everybody. Get these viewerships up. We'd like to see as many people you get out here. Get your aunts, uncles, people who don't get a chance to come to the game. This is a great opportunity for them to view it. A great opportunity to hear the great Barry Duke along with me.
It's halftime. Columbia 14, Shelbyville 14, and like I said, it's been a heck of a first half for the fans. As it's as tight as it can get right now, 14 apiece.
Central looked good for the first 2-3 drives. We had, Booker was out there running and scrambling. When they got the touchdown up here with Haggard as a running back, they sent Jaravius Hall as a blocking back. And, when that good kid gets in the game, it's, you pretty much follow wherever he goes because he's going to make a hole for you. But other than that, you kind of got down on yourself on penalties. You got backed up. It's hard to pick up first downs when you're averaging 1st and 20, 2nd and 15. You got it. It's just like they did the first few drives. They were 2nd and short, 3rd and short, Barry. That's how you're going to win football games.
Was impressed with the offensive and defensive line. They're
Yep.
showing a lot of moxie. They're showing a lot of aggressiveness, and that's a big plus for Columbia.
Yep.
And it's a start. It helps the quarterback and the running backs, of course, but offensive and defensive line are playing pretty well, and they really have to tonight. And Shelbyville, we knew they had an excellent running back in Robert Bailey, but the quarterback is very quick, very quick.
He's impressed me tonight, Barry. He's got some wheels on him. We've seen him launch a 40-yard pass a few times tonight. You know, you mentioned earlier that his brother is number 18 for them, so they have that kind of connection going. So look for that here later on in the third and fourth quarter. But for Central to continue to be successful, you know, I don't know if they've kind of gotten a little tired since so many kids kind of play both ways, but you know, you're going to have to fight through it and fight through adversity. It's like we talked about at the very beginning of this. You know, next play, you have something bad happens, you've got to eliminate that bad play, and you've got the next play to worry about, and you've got to win your one-on-one battles. You've got to keep your pad level low. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing on both sides of the ball. It's 14-14 nothing, or 14-14, Barry. But when you go into half, when it being 14-14, it's kind of like 0-0.
It is. It's starting all over. Just a team with the momentum.
Yep.
And who would you say has the momentum starting the second half?
Starting second half, I'm going to have to not be biased here. I'm going to have to say Shelbyville kind of has the momentum, even though we kind of got an interception there at the very end, which we got down. There's no time left. So, you know, if they could have taken that one back or even took it for 30, 40 yards, that would have gave us a little bit more momentum kick than what Shelbyville has right now. Right now, the defense, from what we've seen so far, kind of doesn't have an answer for what Shelbyville has thrown at them in the last 3 or 4 drives.
Exactly. In other games around the area tonight, Columbia Academy is playing at Huntington. Spring Hill plays at Fayetteville, Lincoln County. Mount Pleasant playing host to Harpeth. And Franklin playing at Independence tonight in local high school football action. It's halftime in Shelbyville. And the halftime score, Columbia 14. Shelbyville 14. We'll be back with more halftime activities right after this timeout.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford.
This is Tripp Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Back in Shelbyville, halftime. Halftime score, Columbia Central Lions 14, Shelbyville 14. Columbia jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Looked like they were taking control of the ball game. And Shelbyville comes back with a 14-0 run. And we're tied at halftime.
Barry, what are some things that you might say to kids at 14-0 at half when you come out it being explosive and then you kind of got lackadaisical towards the end, but you still were able to make it a 14-14 ball game? What is something motivational that you might tell these kids?
Well, one thing, Maverick, I would say is keep up the good work. Just intensify a little bit more. Just be a little bit more intense and stay with your man a little bit more, the game plan a little bit more. I know Columbia did a thorough job on the scouting report, but I don't know if they realized how quick the quarterback was.
Yeah.
Because they were geared up to stop Bailey, and they, I wouldn't say they pretty much stopped him the first half, but they slowed him down quite a bit. But it's like giving up one thing in one hand and giving up another in the other hand, because the quarterback was running just the opposite of the running play action, and pretty successful at it, and tried an attempt to get a passing game going. And if they get quarterback running right, Bailey running left, and they get a passing game going, it's going to be hard on the Columbia Central High School defense.
Having played for Howard Stone in that defense, I know some of the things that he's telling these kids at halftime is to trust your keys, and what trust your keys means is watch the line of scrimmage, watch what the offensive linemen are doing. This is coming from the defensive perspective, but watch those linemen. Watch if they do a high hat, which is a pass. Watch if they do a low hat, the linemen run downfield. The linemen will tell you exactly what the play is going to be. They'll tell you if it's going to be a run. They'll tell you if it's going to be a pass. I know a lot of things that they're harping on too is believe in each other, believe in your teammates around you, trust in your coaches. That's what's gonna be important, and a lot of things that's gonna be hashed on it, especially here at halftime. Because if you can't believe in yourself and you can't believe in your teammates, how are you going to trust your coaches?
Exactly. And Columbia will have to come out in the second half, continue to run their offense with Booker at quarterback and running back Justice Haggard. And offensive defensive line continue to do a good job. And Columbia's going to have to get some kind of intermediate passing game going, so they can't capitalize on the quarterback of Columbia or the running back Haggard.
And Haggard, he's kind of been on his feet most of the night. I would kind of like to see Columbia Central do some rollouts with him and try to get that intermediate passing game going, run some flood concepts and try and give him an opportunity to, because you know how Booker is. He's pretty decisive on whether he sees something. If not, he's going to run it. So you give him that option to roll out, run a flood concept, a short route, intermediate route, and a deeper route, and give him the kind of option, say, hey, which one's open? None of them? Okay, I'm going to take off running.
And something interesting, too, when Shelbyville scores, the ambulance and the emergency fire truck turn the lights on when they score. That's kind of different.
It is kind of different. I know that you kind of remember this, but especially back in the deep playoff runs here at Central, they would bring out the air horns and the train horns.
Exactly.
So this is kind of like their air horns and train horns.
It's a good touch right there by the ambulance and the emergency fire truck there to hit the lights when they score.
And I'm sure it gets the kids going because, when that first went off, it kind of shook me. I had to look around and go, whoa, what's going on? And I said, oh, okay, it's just a touchdown ritual.
And from a Columbia Central Lion perspective, they hope they don't see those lights on in the second half.
Yes.
Which is going to be difficult. But Columbia has to come out very intense. They have to come out and execute on offense and make some breaks.
Yeah.
Get some turnovers, some interceptions and some fumbles and punch it in.
Because what I see from Central right now is this is a good football team that could be great, Barry. They're missing a lot of key features as far as, it's easy key features. It's features that these kids can fix on their own. Intensity, like you mentioned, hustling to the line of scrimmage, giving it your all every single play. Because what a lot of these kids miss out on, and we have to tell these to these 7th and 8th graders, is that your football life is very short. So you might as well give everything you have during that short period of time, everything you have, because if not, one day you're going to miss this game.
Exactly. Columbia has several players stepping up and see if they can continue to step up in the second half. Offensively and defensively, they came out with pretty good intensity. Usually the Lions start off slow, but they came out with pretty good intensity here in the first half. And see how they maintain that intensity, playing several players, especially on defense, which really helps. And see what the outcome will be in the second half.
I would love to see Howard Stone's defense get some takeaways like they did last week. They got one fumble recovery tonight, but I would like to see them, also they got an interception here at the end, but I would also like to see Rolling Manning catch that one right there and take it all the way to the house. Can you imagine how much momentum we would have had going into half if that was the case?
Exactly. And, of course, last week the Lions winning 24-0, but they led at halftime 24-0. And the second half, of course, they played everybody, a lot of players, but I think they kind of lost some of that intensity. So the second half, they'll have to turn up that intensity here at Shelbyville to defeat the Shelbyville Golden Eagles here tonight. We're tied at 14. It's halftime. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more activity. As the score at halftime, it's Columbia Central Lions 14, the Shelbyville Golden Eagles 14. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Halftime in Shelbyville, Columbia Central Lions 14, Shelbyville Golden Eagles 14. And what would the Lions have to do in the second half to win this ball game, Maverick?
I think you got to come out here and really trust in your guys. You know, you need to get in this huddle here in a second. Whenever they get in their huddle, look to the left, look to the right, tell these teams, man, I got you. You're my boy right here. We're going to get this win together. You know, you can't do this on your own. This ain't football's never been about an I situation. You know, football is a team game. It takes all 11 players to get in the game. They got to believe in themselves. They got to believe in the guys to the left and to the right of them. They also got to trust in what their coaches have instilled with them all week long. So what I would like to see out of Central is just a little bit more effort, a little bit more care, and a little bit more like they did on the first 2 offensive drives and the first 2 defensive drives. You know, they shut them out both times. Offense was able to run down the field and kind of looked unstoppable. I don't know what happened there towards the end. I don't know if they got tired or what, but I would like to see that first quarter team come out if Central wants to win this.
So offensively, the Lions have to maintain their intensity, continue to run the ball well, and try to get a passing game going to take some pressure off the running game. And defensively, they're going to have to wrap up and really get to the quick quarterback, Stephen Bobo, and the outstanding running back in Robert Bailey.
Yeah, defensive ends have got to contain this kid because as you've seen for the first and second quarter, he's a mobile quarterback. He's going to run to the left. He's going to run to the right. He has a little bit of juke moves in him. I think if the defensive ends can contain him and help cut him back inside to where your linebackers and the majority of your team is going to be, that's going to help Central out big time.
Both teams warming up. Now they come off the field, and we're just about ready for the second half of football here tonight at Shelbyville between Columbia Central and the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. We're tied at 14 apiece at halftime. And this is a big Region 5 5A matchup, the first of the season for both teams. And I'd like to get a little lead, like to win this game and be one of the leaders in the region in the first game of the year in the Region 5 5A for both teams.
Because like you said, Barry, this is a region game. So this is the big game for Central and a big game also for Shelbyville Central. Both teams want nothing more to come out of this game and be 3-1 tonight.
And Columbia will be kicking off to Shelbyville to get the second half underway. So initially, start the second half, Columbia's got to make it 4 and out against Shelbyville.
Yeah.
And to win the turnover ball game, making some turnovers, forcing some turnovers. Yeah.
Which they've had a few opportunities to do in the first half. They had a pick, they had an opportunity for a pick six, and they got a fumble recovery. You know, and that may be, you may hear this and say, oh, well, they might be asking a lot out of this defense. But there's a standard here at Central Berry. There's a standard here, and we expect you to play a certain type of way. And if you get chosen to be a starter, you're held higher. You're held at a higher standard.
William Bobo back deep for Shelbyville. Along with Camden Cantrell. Garcia kick. Tries in the end zone for the touchback. And they'll have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 14-14 as the score. Shelbyville Golden Eagles has the football first at their own 20-yard line.
Shelbyville's kind of at the line of scrimmage looking for the referee, trying to say, hey, we're ready. Can we snap it, or what's going on here, ref?
Stephen Bobo is your quarterback for Shelbyville. Twin receivers left and right. Now trips to the right side for Shelbyville. Naked backfield. Twin receivers to the left side. Bobo back in the pocket. Screen pass to the back. Got some blocking. Breaks one tackle and knocked out of bounds. Talk about a 3-yard pickup. So Bobo to Bobo with the pitch and the catch for 3 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Stacked receivers to the left side. Single receiver to the left side, tight end to the right side. Hand off Bailey. Bailey hit at the line of scrimmage, fighting, and fights back to the line of scrimmage and maybe picked up a yard depending on the marking of the football. They're going to spot him at about the 24.
Bailey up the middle.
So great defensive play that time by Columbia.
Don't want to jinx anything here, Barry, but that's kind of exactly what Central was looking at. Trying to make it a 3-and-out type situation here. So big 3rd down for Central.
Bailey in the backfield, quarterback keeper, breaks the line of scrimmage, fighting and knocked down short of the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th down and about 5. Spot him at about the 29.
It's actually going to be a little bit closer than that, Barry. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and 2.
4th and short.
Oh, wow.
They're sending the punting unit out, though, to be the first punt for Shelbyville, I believe, tonight.
Think so.
I think every other time they've decided to go for it.
Back deep for Columbia's Haggard.
Which makes me think, Barry, are they up to something?
It may be.
You always tell your defense, watch the ball, watch the ball. You could have a miscue right here.
Snap is down, kick is up.
Look, it's a fake, Barry, it's a fake.
They hit him. Oh! And he falls forward, maybe for the 1st down.
Look at the spot. It's all going to depend on the spot of the referee right here.
It is. And that second effort.
Flag.
Yeah, they were setting it up. Let's see who the flag goes against.
I could tell they were up to something because before they sent the punter out, the punter talked over the head coach just a little bit too long for me. And I thought, well, this could be.
And it was. The punter around the right side nearly got the 1st down.
Offsides on Shelbyville. Lines decline.
So Columbia takes over.
Which is great for the offense because now we have a short fieldage right here.
Daniel Booker's your quarterback. Running back is Justice Haggard.
You got one-on-one on Richard Powers over here.
Big opportunity for Columbia. Ball at the Shelbyville 30-yard line. Haggard fighting. It falls forward for about 3.
Brought down by Jackson Finn.
Offensive line for Columbia. Hall, McLean, along with Cole and Lovett. Pick up a 3 on the play. Hard earned 3. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Columbia. Quarterback keeper, Booker.
He's got
Booker
room. He's got
at
room
the
to
10,
run, Barry.
at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Daniel Booker. No litter on the field. Big time run that time by Daniel Booker.
Let's check out the instant replay here, Barry.
Booker with it, play action. Hits it up the middle, and he's gone. Touchdown, Booker.
What a block by the right guard here by Central. Let's watch this again. He gets behind there. Boom! That's set the play up right there. I believe that's number 35.
Either 35 or 55. Darren Marlowe or McLean, Giovanni McLean. But great block. Gets Columbia to the end zone. Daniel Booker for the touchdown. Luis Garcia to kick the point after. Holding is Autry Smith. Snap is down, kick is up. It's high enough, it's long enough, and it's good enough. It's good. The score, Columbia 21, Shelbyville 14. We'll be back right after this timeout.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
21-14, Lions on top. Let's see if Columbia can capitalize on that touchdown and play some defense and get the ball back.
Yeah, that drive right there, Barry, especially coming from the defense and offensive series, that looked like first quarter Central right there.
Exactly. Back deep for Shelbyville is William Bobo and Maddox Wright. Luis Garcia set the kickoff for Columbia to Shelbyville. Garcia gets it into the end zone for the touchback. Big time kick that time, Luis Garcia. So Shelbyville will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shelbyville not successful on that 4th down play. Left Columbia with good field position, and Columbia punches it in. Lions lead now 21-14. Let's see if the defense can step up here, Maverick. Bobo's your quarterback. Running back is Robert Bailey. Got a man in motion. Quarterback back in the pocket to pass across the middle. Broken up. Oh! Almost intercepted by Columbia. Broken up by the Columbia Lions, Quan Sims. Sims deflected it and almost came up with it to walk into the end zone. Got a late jump on the ball after breaking it up and goes incomplete. That would have been a quick 6.
And so far, so good. Exactly what we talked about at halftime. Giving Central's defense opportunities to make plays, and we've had a 3-and-out and almost an interception right there. So it's so far, so good.
2nd down 10, ball back at the Shelbyville 20-yard line. Bobo is your quarterback, Stephen Bobo. Bailey's your tailback. Quarterback rolling out the right side under pressure. They string him out, knock him down, and he falls forward for maybe a yard on the play. Autry Smith, along with Columbia's Jason Barnett on the tackle. Got to bring up 3rd down and 10. Big play here for the Columbia defense. Got trips to the right side. Single receiver to the left side. And they send man in motion, 2 men in motion. And they set. Quarterback back in the pocket to pass. Makes the catch. Fighting, and he's short of the 1st down for about 3 yards. And 4th down is up and coming. Let's see if they go for the 4th down about the same spot they did earlier, and it cost them a touchdown. Let's see if they punt the ball this time. 4th down and a long 3.
I didn't see the punter right there get a chance to talk to the coach right there, so I'm thinking that this one's actually going to be a punt.
You would think so. Back deep for Columbia, Justice Haggard. (21-14) Columbia. Snap. Quarterback kick. Australian style. Kicks it out of bounds. And Columbia will have decent field position.
So the ref still walking up, so he's at the 50-yard line, 49-yard line there.
So Columbia with decent field position. That's a net kick of about less than 20.
Yep. And if you're Columbia Central's offense, you're looking to take advantage of what they've given you so far, because you've seen in just in first and second quarter how quickly this team can put up 14 points on you.
Exactly. Ball just on the other side of the 50-yard line, on the Shelbyville 50-yard line. Columbia, let's say 49-yard line of Shelbyville. Columbia will have decent field position with 7 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lions leading 21-14. Twin receivers to the right side, tight end to the left, fullback in, and it's in Haggard. Quarterback keeper Booker. Booker fights his way across for a few yards. Daniel Booker with the carry. Fakes the pitch to Haggard. Gets decent yardage. Give him about 6 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Lions. Haggard goes out in the backfield for Columbia. Booker, your quarterback. Twin receivers right side. Handoff to the back. Knifes his way through. Fighting, and gets it up to the 35-yard line with a carry that time for Columbia. Caden Allred, senior, 6 foot 195 with the carry. And decent yards on the play.
Great push there by the offensive lineman.
Enough for the first down. 1st and 10 Columbia at the Shelbyville 35-yard line. Great offensive execution that time by Columbia. And I believe that's Allred's, to my estimation, first carry of the year. Allred in the backfield with Booker. Whitehead, fullback, twin receivers to the left side. Booker handoff to the back, fights his way forward for a couple yards and knocked back. Autry with the carry, gets a couple of yards on the play. Gonna bring up 2nd down for the Lions, leading 21-14. Spot the football at the 33-yard line.
You know, Barry, one thing that we haven't seen this week, they've only gone deep a few times tonight. I know Shelbyville has had film on them going deep, so I'm looking for them to possibly take a deep shot here, if not now or later on in the quarter.
Booker with the option.
And
pitch to Haggard. And flag down.
It looked to be there.
Stops the play. Let's see what the call is. Looked like they had something going there to the left side. Illegal procedure against Columbia. Going to cost them 5, a false start. Second down for Columbia. Twin receivers to the left side. Powers and Tice. Tight end to the right. Daniel Booker, your quarterback.
He keeps
Booker with the keeper. Booker fighting. Gets the first down and more. Knocked down at about the 25-yard line. Great run that time and great blocking up front by Columbia. And 1st and 10 Columbia. There's a flag down.
During that flag, let's check out the replay here.
Columbia's pointing towards Shelbyville.
Look at this run by Booker.
Must be a late hit. Columbia celebrating the sideline, really celebrating. And they're going to mark it half the distance. They're going to mark it a penalty against Shelbyville at the 20, at the 15. Official still going. Going to spot him at about the 12-yard line. Penalty against Shelbyville, personal foul. Football is at the Shelbyville 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Booker, your quarterback. Snap to the back. Haggard back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple yards, and that's it. Might give him credit for a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Ooh. One official marked at the 11. The other official comes in and marks it at the 12, close to the 12. Make you want to say,
Yeah, these referees are not on the same page tonight.
Yeah.
And no, we're not being biased.
Booker with the snap, trying to turn the corner. Booker at the 10, fights his way inside to about the, we won't say because, oh, flag goes down late. Flag goes down late. Columbia celebrating, but it may be premature. Let's see what the penalty flag's all about. Offside Shelbyville.
Columbia will take it.
Columbia knocking on the door. Of course, I broadcast, your dad and I broadcast Columbia Central football for a long time, and we've seen some adventures in different stadiums across the state. It has been an adventure sometimes. They mark the ball at the 5.
Should not be 3rd down.
Scoreboard says 2nd down, but oh, bad snap. Columbia loses. Oh, pile on. Columbia fumbles the ball back into the 11. Let's see what they mark this. They're going to mark it about the 11. So field goal time. It would have been nice to punch it in that time. Columbia's going to attempt a field goal. Luis Garcia couldn't quite punch it in. Got a bad, I wouldn't say a bad snap, lost the snap. But Columbia did recover it. And Columbia will be attempting the field goal. About a 31-yard field goal. Snap is down, kick is up. It's long enough. It's straight enough. It's good enough. It's good. Field goal is good by Luis Garcia. And with 2:56 left in the 3rd quarter, it's Columbia 24, Shelbyville 14. Back right after this timeout.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
24-14, Lions on top by 10. Columbia, Luis Garcia with the field goal. 31-yard field goal, good by Garcia.
Garcia had some distance with that field goal. I think he might have hit that one from 40.
He's getting better and better every game. Has some elevation on that kick. Garcia to kick off to Shelbyville. Back deep is Bobo. And Shelbyville's right. High end over end kick goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Shelbyville will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. But nice to punch it in for the touchdown, but encouraging, and a nice field goal by Garcia gives Columbia a 10-point lead.
And it kind of gives the offensive coordinator a take a breath moment, because you're up by 10, which in football doesn't really mean anything, but it can kind of give you a sense of relief, like, okay, let's calm it down. Let's try and take control of this clock versus trying to catch up and play catch up.
2-possession game. Handoff Bailey. Bailey breaks one tackle, turns the corner, and knocked down for a very short gain.
A scuffle there at the end.
Bailey brought down by Manning.
Columbia Central, Xavier Murphy has the yellow shoes on, and every time I see the feet, I think it's a flag now.
It's a flag. I've thought that several times tonight.
They give him a generous 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, 7, Shelbyville. Hand off to Bailey. Bailey hit in the backfield, knocked down. Jaravius Hall on the hit for Columbia, with 5 of his best friends finish him off.
3rd and 6.
Jason Barnett, along with a whole host of Lions that time. R.J. White.
Another 3rd down opportunity for this Columbia Central defense, Barry.
3rd down and a generous 6 for Shelbyville. Quarterback is Stephen Bobo, very quick player. Columbia digs in on defense. Pitch to the back, hit in the backfield, knocked down and knocked out of bounds. And this brings up 4th down. Great, that's across the field. Can't see who made the hit that time.
4th down.
But it was a vicious lick by the Columbia defender on the left side of the field. It was Quan Sims making the initial hit for Columbia. And a whole host of Lions finish him off. 4th down and 6. Shelbyville maybe punting. Back deep for Columbia. Justice Haggard. Shelbyville to punt.
They're going to call a flag here. Too many men on the field.
For
Shelbyville, I believe. Illegal substitution.
Shelbyville to punt the ball away, and illegal procedure. Too many men on the field. Cost them 5. Brings up 4th down and 11.
As you can hear, the Shelbyville crowd here is not too excited.
A little frustrated. Shelbyville to punt, back deep for Columbia, Justice Haggard. Snap is down. Columbia could have blocked it. They let it go. Haggard with it. Fair catch at his own 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Columbia at their own 47-yard line. Decent field position again for Columbia. They just need to execute, run some clock, and put some points on the board. That's all.
That's it.
44 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Columbia leading 24-14.
As an offensive coordinator here, you want to try to bleed this clock as much as you can. Although points are important, but your main concern is having possession.
Exactly. Maintain possession of the football. 44 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Quick 3rd quarter. Quarterback keeper Booker hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle, still fighting. Fights his way across midfield to about the 48-yard line. Daniel Booker almost off to the races, got tackled from behind by Shelbyville. And the official spotted it at the right spot that time. At the 48-yard line.
I believe Central's going to let this go into the 4th quarter here. You'll see Columbia Central sidelines hold up the Barry for 4th quarter.
Clock down to 8 seconds and running. So the 3rd quarter is over, and the Lions, after being tied 14 apiece at halftime, Lions lead at the end of 3, 24-14. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Fourth quarter just about underway. Columbia Lions leading 24-14. First and 10, Columbia. Football at the 48-yard line. Daniel Booker is your quarterback. Booker with the snap, the pitch to the back, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, gets it close to the first down. Needed 6, got 5 on the play.
That time the corner for Shelbyville recognized what it was going to be. He was able to drive down the field and kind of put a stop to that, but Haggard went north and south right there and put a little juke move on it and was able to get
For what it's worth, it
yards.
looked like they got the ball to the 44, but they're going to mark him at the 45. So instead of being third and 1, it's third and 2 for Columbia.
And viewers might be wondering why we're complaining about 1 yard, but football is a game of inches.
It is. It is. Powers and Tice to the left side. Wide receiver, tight end to the right. Booker, handoff, back, first down, 40. Gets across to the 39, I think. One official spots him at the 39. Now let's see where the ball winds up. I know it's a small pet peeve, but like you said,
it is a game of inches.
One official marked him at the 39, and it's close to the 39 now.
And not only is it a game of inches, Barry, but sometimes when you throw it out of bounds and the clock doesn't stop exactly when you want it, and you need that 20 to 15 seconds, it makes a big difference.
It does, especially if you're leading by 10 and trying to run as much clock and put some more points on the board. They mark him at the 39, not a bad spot. First and 10, Columbia at the Shelbyville 39-yard line. Columbia Central Lions leading 24-14. I'm Barry Duke along with Maverick Dickinson, bringing you Columbia Central High School football action tonight from Shelbyville.
Timeout, Columbia Central.
There's a timeout, Columbia Central, 10.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
First and 10, Columbia at the Shelbyville 39. Booker with the keeper. Booker turns the corner. Look at the 35, up to the 30, and knocked down at about the, we'll wait for the marker, at about the 26-yard line. Great run that time by Booker. Turned the corner, got his shoulders down, and he marked him at about the 26. Another first down for Columbia. Daniel Booker. Clock running, 9:50 left in the game. Columbia knocking on the door. Tight end to the right side is Darian Marlowe. Quarterback, handoff to the back. Fighting forward for a couple of yards. Gets the ball close to the 25.
Barnett on the carry. Short game to be 2nd and 8 for the Lions.
It is interesting how the referees, though, they do both. For the majority of the game, have come up with 2 different spots each time. I don't know how
exactly.
I guess it looks like they're kind of choosing the shorter version of it.
Yeah.
But
I thought I was the only one noticed that, but you're right. Absolutely. Columbia they're getting credit for ball at the 25. Brings up 2nd down and long for Columbia. Columbia running clock. Under 9 minutes left in the game. Booker, your quarterback. Booker, handoff to Jason. Jason fights. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jason Barnett with the carry. Barnett, 6'1", 190 pounds, 190 pounds.
No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
3rd down for Columbia. Ball spotted at the Shelbyville 25-yard line.
Columbia saying in this a double tight end set here.
3rd down and long for Columbia.
Tight end and up back, excuse me.
Booker. Booker with the keeper around the right side. Booker tries to turn it up, knocked down. Inside the 25. We'll see where they mark it. See where they mark it. One official marks it correctly. And the official marks him a whole yard difference. Columbia's going to attempt a field goal. 7:25 remaining in the ball game. Columbia leading 24-14. Luis Garcia.
He's got the leg. Oh, there's offsides.
Several jumps off sides. Going to make it 4th and shorter. And Columbia's going to go for it. They're going to go for it.
Back out.
4th down and a short 2. It depends on
which referee gives us the spot.
Exactly. I guess that's one of my pet peeves for any team. Jaravius Hall in the backfield. Fullback. They got Whitehead tight end to the left. Quarterback keeper fights and didn't get there. He didn't get there. I think it was a keeper.
That's a turnover on down between
to the running back, and he's hit in the backfield. And short didn't get the first down, didn't get anything. Clock stops at 6:37. So Columbia needs to play opportunistic defense and get the ball back and run some more clock. 24-14. Columbia on top by 10 with 6:37 left in the ball game. Bobo, hand off to the back, Bailey. Bailey breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, cuts it outside and knocked down. Great tackle that time by Columbia. Rolling Manning. Manning stayed with him.
Brought down by Manning.
He hit up the middle, then cut it to the right side, and Manning stayed with him and knocked him down for a big hit by Columbia. Big stop by the Lions, Rolling Manning. Clock is running. Several crowd trying to get into it to encourage their team. Defensive end on the left side. R.J. Brown. R.J. White. Several man in motion. Bobo, your quarterback. Play action. Heaves it downfield. Got a man wide open. Makes the catch. And he knocked down.
Shelbyville
wants a flag.
Calling for a flag, but that's technically a legal tackle.
Yeah.
He didn't grab horse collar, and he did not grab the face mask.
Big pass that time. They set Columbia up. Bobo to Bobo for the first down.
Brother-to-brother connection right there.
And Columbia's fortunate that it wasn't a penalty. But even though it wasn't, they could have called something, and I'm glad they didn't. 5:30 left in the game. Shelbyville knocking on the door now with a long pass between Bobo and Bobo for the first down. Bobo, keeper tries to hurdle a player, knocked down at knocked down at the 26. Let's see what he's marking.
And you got to be careful right there trying to step over the player right there because that'll get a flag called quicker than anything.
Ball should be at the 26. What are they spotted? The 25.
The 25. Hey, it's good to know they're doing it to both teams.
Yeah, that's an advantage.
Yeah, it's
that's
an advantage to them.
That's a yard closer. One official marked it, at the 26. One official comes up, marks it at the 25. Clock down to 4:50. Shelbyville with it, looking at 2nd down 8. Bailey in the flat. Bailey with it. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. Can't break that tackle. He's knocked down. Big hit that time by Columbia. Caden Allred with a hit for Columbia. And that's great because he was cutting back, and he's a great cutback runner, Bailey. And Allred stayed with him and pops him for a yard loss. Third down and 8. Big play here for Columbia. Quarterback roll out to the left side. Got some running, cuts inside, hit,
great kick.
Knocked down. It looked like Jason Barnett. Jason Barnett with a hit for Columbia. Big hit that time. Quarterback made a nice run around the left side, tried to cut it inside, and Barnett says, nada. Not today, not tonight.
My side, strong side.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down and 8. Shelbyville going for it. Big play here for Columbia. 3:30 left in the game. Big play Lions. Big play Columbia. Fourth down and 6. 4th down Shelbyville. 4th down. Shelbyville sends a man in motion. Big play here.
They're going to call timeout.
Let the clock run down about 25 seconds to Columbia's favor. Timeout is called. We'll keep it right here, though. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. Columbia Lions up by 2 scores, 24-14.
And that's what we talked about earlier. You know, a play's not going to go your way, and obviously did not go their way on that pass, but they were able to make that tackle. But look at them now, 4th and about 5 or 6 yards. That's what you call about moving on to the next play. They completely forgot that play happened, Barry, and said, you know what, they may be close, but we're not going to let them score.
The game is a game of inches, as we mentioned. It's also a game of timing. Shelbyville lost about 25 seconds running that play before timeout was called.
Yep.
24-14. Lions on top. Shelbyville looking at a 4th down and 6. Football at the Columbia 24-yard line.
They come out here in the trips formation.
To the right side, tight end to the left, single receiver to the left. 4th down and 6.
They're bringing Bobo's brother to the top side of this trips formation. He's been singled out on the left side every night so far.
Snap is down. Quarterback keeper gets the first down. And more. Quarterback races into the end zone for the touchdown. Bobo with the quarterback keeper. Lightning quick. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Shelbyville. Shelbyville going to make it interesting. If Columbia could make a stop, they pretty much in the driver's seat of this game.
And guess what? If you're a viewer tonight, you are getting an absolute show.
Great run that time by the Shelbyville quarterback, Stephen Bobo. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:55 remaining in the game. It's Columbia 24, Shelbyville 21. We'll be back right after this timeout. Lions making it exciting. 2:55 left in the game. Columbia 24, Shelbyville 21. And like you said during the timeout, Maverick, Shelbyville going to go with the onside kick, I'm sure. And Columbia needs to get their good hands people in the ball game. I see Honey Stone is in the game up front, along with Columbia's Dayton Gandhi.
And you'll see the second line for Columbia Central scoot up just a hair, because as you can hear one of the coaches talking about, there's a big hole in between 34 and Caden Allred.
Powers up front also up front for Columbia is Chris Cathy. So it is imperative that Columbia gets this onside kick. Columbia got the good hands players in. And the guys up front, very important. Also back is Autry Smith and Caden Allred in the middle, along with Powers.
The thing I like about onsides here is both teams kind of use this time right here to say, hey, who are we going to kick it to? We're sizing each other up right here.
And speaking of time, they added more time on the clock. It's not 2:55, it's 2:59 now. Shelbyville going to try the onside kick to Columbia. Ben Betzenberger on the onside kick. Columbia with the good hands people up front.
Front line, get your hands ready.
Punch, kick. Oh! And Shelbyville comes up with it. Shelbyville comes up with the football. Got the little pooch kick. Looks like Columbia had it, lost it, and Shelbyville comes up with it. They'll have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Columbia 26-yard line. Kicked it right in the spot, but Columbia had to fight for it, and they lost that fight.
They'll probably come back to the Bobo run right here. It's been effective all night.
Hand off Bailey. Bailey in the backfield, breaks a tackle, still fighting. Fights his way across for the first down. Robert Bailey.
That's going to be a Shelbyville number. First down for the Golden Eagles.
1st and 10, Golden Eagles on the run by Robert Bailey. Spot the football at about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Shelbyville. Handoff, Bailey. Bailey knocked down by Jaravius Hall and Jason Barnett.
That's where it comes down to who wants it more, Barry.
Clock down to 2:15. 2nd down and 11. Clock running down to 2 minutes left in the game. Shelbyville on the move. Hand in motion, hand up to the back, double reverse. Bobo tries to turn the corner, knocked down. Double reverse. William Bobo is knocked down by Autry Smith. Great tackle, great wrap-up tackle that time by Autry Smith. Clock running, minute 45 left in the game.
Big third down here.
Third down and 10. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Big play here, Columbia.
Shelbyville looking for the referee for a timeout.
Minute 20 left, clock running. They're going to try to run the clock down as much as they can if they don't get the first down and try a field goal. Timeout on the field. They call a timeout with a minute 12 remaining in the ball game. We'll keep it right here, Maverick.
What an interesting turn of events right there.
And it's always woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yep.
The field goal kicker comes out and doing the timeout and spots the field.
I can only imagine what Coach Stone is telling these boys over here.
24-21. Columbia up by 3, field goal. Shelbyville looking at third down and long, trying to set themselves up for the tying field goal. Both teams were really good kickers. Garcia for Columbia and Ben Betzenberger for Shelbyville.
Looks to be about 3rd and 9. Columbia's defense trots back out on the field here.
Minute and 11 on the clock. Big play here for Columbia. 3rd and 10. Stephen Bobo. Single back in the backfield is the quarterback. Twin receivers to the right, trips to the left on 3rd down and 10. A great time for Columbia to get a turnover here. Man in motion to the right side. Whistle blows. I'm not sure what that was.
Game clock has got to be cutting down here.
It's got to be. Didn't start.
Call timeout.
Timeout, Shelbyville Central.
There's timeout on the field with a minute 9 remaining in the ball game. Columbia 24, Shelbyville 21. Back right after this. One minute, 9 seconds remain in regulation. Shelbyville looking at a 3rd down 10 from the Columbia 14-yard line.
Shelbyville got 2 different offensive sets right there, just trying to see how Central would line up. And it looks like they come back out here and they continue. They no longer get in the trips formation, but they get in an ace formation here. And they bring a sniffer back in.
And Shelbyville looking for the tying field goal. They don't want to turn it over. Shelbyville back in the pocket to pass across the middle. Complete. Short of the touchdown line, complete. They shoot the confetti too early. 1st and goal, Shelbyville with 50 seconds remaining. 1st and goal from the 3. Shelbyville to the quarterback keeper, hit.
He stopped short.
Short.
He stopped short.
And the official gives him the touchdown. Touchdown, Shelbyville. I'm not sure he got in. 32 seconds left in the game. Shelbyville go with the go-ahead touchdown. Shelbyville to kick the point after. It was close. Bitzenberger with the point after, up and good. 28 seconds left. It's Shelbyville. They say no good. Shelbyville 27, Columbia 24. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Back in Shelbyville, 28.8 seconds left in the game. Extra point, no good, Shelbyville. It's a three-point game, 27-24, Shelbyville. Shelbyville to kick off to Columbia. Columbia needs something good to happen to them right now. You're listening to Columbia Central High School football action on the Front Porch Radio Network Sports. 32 seconds left. Columbia down by 3, 27-24. Back deep for Columbia. Justice Haggard, along with Cam Bridges.
Cam Bridges had a long return earlier that got called back.
I'm sure they're going to try a short kick again just to prevent the run back. Another pooch kick. Taken by the back. Oh, fumbles the football.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Short end over end kick. Fumble by Caden Allred, but he's fortunate to tip it out of bounds. 32 seconds in the game. Columbia's going to need hook and ladder and.
Do you know how many timeouts that we have?
I'm thinking 2, but
I'm thinking 2.
Mark the ball at the 30. And evidently going to mark it at the 35. And they spot the ball at the 35 for Columbia. So Columbia 65 yards away from acceleration. Shelbyville defense scrambling all over the place. Got 12 players on the field. And 11. 32 seconds for Columbia. Columbia trailing 27-24. Wide receiver Frierson to the right side. Twin receivers to the left side. Booker, handoff, end around. Back to Booker. Booker is hit, slammed down by the face mask. Looked like, but no. Tried to double reverse. Didn't materialize. And Columbia loses a lot of yards on the play. They tried to double reverse and try to get the ball downfield to Cam Bridges. It
There's
didn't work.
a holding Central decline.
23 seconds left in the game. Columbia trails by 3. Ball back at the 22-yard line of Columbia. Booker's your quarterback. Clock is running. Booker back in the pocket to pass. Booker looking downfield. Booker's going to run. Booker heaves it downfield. Incomplete. 11.7 seconds left. It's loud in here. 11.7 seconds left in the game. Pass incomplete. Clock stops at 11.7.
Looking for a Hail Mary.
And some. Ball back at the 22-yard line of Columbia. Only got a long way to go. 11.7 seconds left in the game.
If you're Booker, you got to throw it up, give your guy some type of chance. I know it's asking a lot, but you can't hold on to it here.
Not at all.
You call timeout. Shelbyville.
Shelbyville calls the timeout with 11.7 seconds left in the game. We'll keep it right here, Maverick. I'm Barry Duke along with Maverick Dickinson, bringing you exciting Region 5 5A football tonight from Shelbyville. Shelbyville coming back in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. They lead Columbia 27-24. Columbia led 24-14 at one point.
It's exactly what we saw from Shelbyville in the second quarter. You know, don't count this team out. They sit there and showed it to you in the second quarter, and they did it again in the fourth quarter.
Just under 12 seconds left in the game. Lions way back at their own 22-yard line.
You'll see Shelbyville getting a big-time prevent defense. But if you're the quarterback, you still got to hum that thing up there and hope your guys can go up there and get one.
Lions need a miracle. Is there a miracle in the offering here? Lions trailing by 3, 27-24.
The Shelbyville miracle.
Booker, pass across the middle, picked off, and Shelbyville takes it to the house for the touchdown. Flags down. 6.9 seconds left. Columbia throws an interception. They take it to the house. Touchdown, Shelbyville. Their flags down. And they pick the flags up, look like.
You know, you almost wonder if that was going to be a kind of hook and ladder, but there was no guy for him to pitch it back to, so I'm kind of curious why we went for the short route right there.
They pick up the flags. Shelbyville will be kicking the point after as the touchdown counts. On the interception, return for a touchdown for Shelbyville. Betzenberger, snap is down. Betzenberger's kick is up, and it's good. Extra point is good. 6.9 seconds left. And Shelbyville leading Columbia 34-24. The wheels kind of fell off that time.
Yeah. I'm just still trying to figure out why we threw it to the short route there with 11 seconds being on the clock. Maybe they were trying to get out of bounds with it.
I think that was the case. I think it was trying to go
but even
quick
so,
pass to the out of bounds.
Even so, Barry, that's a 6-7 yard route, and you get out of bounds for 6-7 yards, and you're still going to bleed 6-7 seconds off the clock. I'm not sure if I agree with that.
It beats the alternative of a pick six. And Shelbyville with a pick six and leave no doubt in the last 6.9 seconds. But you're right. It looked like it was like a screen maybe to the outside and step out of bounds and little to be another play where they could get a long pass down the field for a bigger gain. It didn't work out that way. Columbia back deep. Haggard. And Frierson. Long kick this time, taken by the back. Knocked down at the 32. Clock stops at 3.5. So Columbia got 3.5 seconds to get a 10-point play with.
Barry, I'm just kind of stunned. I mean, I'm just kind of stunned here. Like you said, the wheels fell off there right in the last of the 4 minutes right there for us.
3.5 seconds left in the game. Columbia down by 10. Jason Booker, Daniel Booker is your quarterback. Booker back in the pocket to pass. Booker heaves it downfield, long pass down the field. Broken up Shelbyville, that's your ball game. That's your ball game. Shelbyville wins by the score of 34-24. Shelbyville 1-0 in Region 5-5A. They defeat the Columbia Lions tonight 34-24 at Shelbyville. We'll take a quick break and wrap it up, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy.
Back in Shelbyville, not the ending that the Columbia Lions were hoping to have going into the fourth quarter. As Columbia loses the game tonight, it's Shelbyville 34, Columbia 24. And it just didn't turn out the way the Lions wanted.
No, and especially the way the second quarter ended right there. You kind of expected Shelbyville, especially here in the third quarter when Columbia Central got up by 10, you kind of expected Shelbyville to try and make a little comeback, and that's exactly what they did, Barry. They got up, we were up by 3. As you could see there, a little onside kick that Columbia Central had the opportunity to get. 3 or 4 white jerseys touched it, and Shelbyville was able to take advantage of there. And ever since then, like you said, the wheels kind of fell off. But still, I'll give it up to Columbia Central. I wouldn't say that necessarily none of them gave up tonight. But overall, a loss like that coming from a former player, you know, that definitely hurts. And I'm not even out there, but I can feel what they're feeling right now, Barry.
Definitely a painful loss for the Columbia Central Lions as going to the fourth quarter leading 24-14 and just had to get a break. And the break was an onside kick after they had got a touchdown, made it 24 to 14 to 24 to 21. Onside kick, Columbia just couldn't control it, couldn't get it, and momentum jumped on the back of Shelbyville, and they wind up winning the game 34-24. Game a lot closer than the score might indicate.
Yeah, I mean, it was even closer than what some of the people we talked to before the game thought it was going to be. So hats off to Columbia for showing up and being there tonight. This team doesn't have any quitters on the team, and that's something that you look forward to. I know Tredarius Goff down here is giving them a good speech, and anytime you have a hard loss like this, as a former player, as a coach, you use this game as an opportunity to learn something about yourself and learn about this team. One thing that I can't speak for them, but one thing that I would sit there and say that if I was a player on the team that I would learn is you have to play all 4 quarters. You have to be prepared, and you have to have that drive, have to have that want-to-win factor right there. Because if you have that want-to-win factor and they do a kickoff and it's right in your thing and 3 white jerseys touch it, that's your ball. You're going to get it because you have more drive than what they have, especially knowing what was on the line.
It's a game of breaks. The first half had an interception for possibly pick 6. Couldn't hold on to it, and then the onside kick, just couldn't maintain it, just couldn't control it. It's just a game of breaks.
Yep.
And Columbia didn't make the break and didn't capitalize on the break tonight, and it cost them. Of course, got a touchdown on a pick 6. Shelbyville did just for icing, but they pretty much had the game under control at that point. So it made it hard for Columbia. And like I said, they'll have to shake it off, find somebody to shake it off and learn from this loss.
Yep.
And come back even stronger.
You'll go back to the drawing board all throughout practice, all throughout this week of practice, and you'll watch this game film over and over again. And, that puts you, 0-1 so far in the district.
Yeah,
but there's still opportunities for the rest of the season to gain that back because, Shelbyville, they're a good football team. And, the way they played tonight shows that they are also has weaknesses and points just like Central does. So, there's still opportunity and still room to grow here at this Central football team. You got to use this opportunity, as I mentioned, to grow from yourself. Find something to grow from and find an opportunity and really come to practice prepared and want to be better.
Exactly. Learn from it, practice better, play better, and hopefully the breaks will go your way the next game. Of course, the next game, the Columbia Central Lions will be hosting the Wildcats of Lawrence County High School. That's coming up next Friday night at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Columbia Central Lions taking on the Lawrence County Wildcats on next Friday night. So the Lions will have to pick themselves off the mat and come back and fight for another week next week against Lawrence County.
Absolutely.
And how do you think they're going to do that? How is that possible? Coming off a tough loss, actually, you kind of feel like you snatched the victory of defeat, snap victory out of the hands of defeat or something like that, and it looked like it was their game to win. But you got to give Shelbyville credit; they fought back at home and picked up the big win, 34-24. So how do you recover? How do you get back from this devastating loss here at Shelbyville?
By doing just that. They sit there and said a prayer at the end of the game. Every hand was around somebody, and that's how you do it, Barry. You come together as a team. You come together and you listen to what your coaches are telling you. You buy into what this program is telling you. Central is on the cusp of trying to do that. There's a few missing key pieces that's keeping them from allowing to be at that cusp level. But you can see it each week. This team's getting better and better. This offensive performance is getting better and better. This defensive performance, it's getting better and better. Yes, you got to have some breaks go your way throughout the whole season and throughout the whole game.
No doubt.
But, right there at the end, all players right there, hands around each other, comforting each other, letting them know, hey, let's go to work. Let's go to work Monday. So I think that's one big key is how you do it. You band together as brothers because that's what a football team is. A football team is nothing but brothers, and you got to believe in each other just as much as you have to believe in the coaches. Because I know for a fact, Tredarius and the coaching staff that he's assembled here, they love these kids and they believe in these kids. So it's time for these kids to believe in each other.
And of course, they don't. A lot of times, they don't realize they're brothers until their career is over, till the season's over, until they're not in high school anymore. But they don't realize that a lot of times high school is the best times of their life. The most memories are made in high school, and memories that they never forget, and the camaraderie that they have in high school, it never ends. There's a brotherhood for life after that.
But brothers for life, like Coach Dickinson says, especially here at Whitthorne Middle School. He makes them repeat after me. I got your back. And they say, I got your back. Brothers for life. Brothers for life.
And it eventually soaks in. You're right. Yep. Absolutely. Heartbreaking loss for the Lions tonight. They lose to a Region 5 5A foe, Shelbyville Golden Eagles tonight. Shelbyville defeats Columbia 34-24 as Columbia had a 24-14 lead in the fourth quarter and couldn't maintain. The breaks just didn't go their way tonight. So you have to take your hats off to Shelbyville. They were opportunistic, took advantage of the situation, and pick up their first win of the Region 5 5A. So you try to put this out of your mind, players-wise and coaches-wise, and next thing your focus is on the Lawrence County Wildcats next week at Lindsey Nelson Stadium in Columbia.
We encourage everybody to be out there, and if you can't be out there, let everybody know that this is the place to watch it. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on Twitter. If you're on YouTube, go to KennedyBroadcasting.com. Look up Kennedy Broadcasting on YouTube. Go to their Facebook page, WKOM Front Porch Radio. This game is going to be live broadcasted throughout the whole season. We want to thank you guys for tuning in here and watching. Thank everybody. Thank all of our sponsors, and we appreciate everybody's time tonight, and we're so grateful and thankful that we have this opportunity and this platform in front of us.
Next week, Lawrence County Wildcats, another Region 5 5A matchup for the Columbia Lions. They have to keep their nose to the grindstone and keep on fighting.
That's it.
I'm Barry Duke along with Maverick Dickinson saying have a great weekend. And you're listening to and watching the Front Porch Radio Network Sports. I'm Barry Duke along with Maverick.